Well, guys, it looks like IK Multimedia and one of the biggest, most famous amp manufacturers, Mesa Boogie, teamed up for an awesome collaboration. What they did is they found Tony Stark's awesome studio out in California. It's an amazing studio out there that they did all this work in, and it's just state of the art everything. And they captured a lot of Mesa's famous OG amplifiers and some of their modern ones as well, but a lot of these amps you just can't get anymore. You just can't. But now you can, because IK Multimedia did a bunch of legit captures of all of these amplifiers. You have 70 amp captures to choose from. Now within these 70 captures, you get a couple of different versions of the amplifiers. You get studio, which means amp and cab mic'd up, and you get amp only, which means you can use the amp with any kind of IR or real cab and power section that you want. And you also get some of these amps boosted with the Pepper's Dirty Tree. Now, I've been saying this for years. I've been saying that these amp companies should be teaming up with a lot of these digital platform companies and doing collaborations together and license their captures out to them, and that way everybody wins. And I like the fact that an awesome company like IK Multimedia were one of the first ones to start doing this. And that really says a lot about IK Multimedia, because Mesa could team up with anybody, but they chose to team up with them because they know the captures that they make are 100% legit. And I know this because I do a ton of captures and sell them on my website, and I love how they sound and how they feel. And these captures sound freaking awesome, and the feel is great as well. Now, the one you heard in the opening track was Enter Night. That's of a Mark IV, and I just think it sounds killer. Let's do a couple riffs on it right now. Yeah, it just sounds killer, and I love how they feel as well. It's a great feel. You feel that really thick, beefy kind of chunk that the Mark IVs are known for, and this is a studio capture, and I really like how they did it. They used good mics, good mic placement, and again, the studio was 100% state-of-the-art. I mean, seriously, if Tony Stark had a recording studio, this would be it. It was amazing. So I really think they picked the right place and the right people to do this, and I really think these captures are awesome. And I like the fact that Mesa put their stamp of approval on every single one of these, which means if they're proud of them and they want to release these, then you know they're good. I mean, Mesa's not going to just let anyone capture their stuff and just release it to the public willy-nilly, you know. I mean, they went over all of this stuff and made sure that it was 100% representative of their real amps and cabs. And you get their OG cab. This is the cab that Mesa tests every single amplifier on before it's released, and this cab's been in their shop for decades, you know, so you're getting this cab in these captures as well, and I think that's kind of cool to have a piece of history in this capture pack. I mean, listen to the thick chunk that this preset has. And of course, I have to do this because it's named Enter Night, so here we go. Yeah, sounds freaking killer. So that's that one. Let's go ahead and hear the next one. This is of what is this? A triple rectifier, and this is called Triple Trouble. So let's listen to what this one sounds like. Now that's mean as hell. Lots of balls and aggression. That sounds freaking awesome. That's one of the best triple rectifier sounds I think I've ever heard. Let's see what that sounds like in a full mix. Dude, you got to hear this. Listen to this chunk on this thing, man. It just sounds incredible. That just sounds incredible, man. It's just so beefy and thick. These sound really good. And I'm not simping when I say, oh, it's the best triple rec sound I've ever heard. It really is. I mean, it just sounds incredible. I've had triple recs down here, and they sounded incredible, don't get me wrong, but this sounds really freaking good. I mean, Mesa collaborating with IK Multimedia and Tony Stark's studio was probably the best thing that ever happened to Mesa. You know, besides obviously all of their amps and everything, but this is such a great representation of their stuff and all of their amps that you just can't get anymore. I just think it is incredible. I really think it is. And like I said before, I've been saying this for years, and it's about time companies started doing this. Find a legit company to team up with and make your own captures with them and sell them on the marketplace and put your stamp of approval on them, and how can you go wrong? I mean, you're there making sure that everything sounds exactly how you want it to, and everything is representing your brand and your hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and your products that you've made for decades. I mean, you're making sure all of that is represented properly. How can people not want to buy this? I mean, these are so good. They really are. There's so much to choose from. Let's hop over on the computer real quick, and I'll show you some of the choices that you have. I'm not going to play through all of them. I'm only playing through the ones that I've already played through, but I'll just show you the different, types of things that you can choose from. I mean, look at all this. I mean, you can actually, with IK's software, you can filter all this stuff. So if you want just high gain stuff and you want, let's say you want amp and cab, okay? So right there, it's all filtered, all high gain, amp and cab. And if you want to know the information behind the scenes of like what's involved in this particular capture, I mean, right here, 412, SM57, the other mic is right here. I mean, you have all this stuff, even down to the mic pre. So all that information's in there for you. So let's just say you want high gain, but you want just the amplifier itself. Well, here you go. Now you have just the amps, and you can use a power section in your real cab, or, whatever impulse responses you want. So there's all that too. So if you just want like drive and high gain, right there. I mean, look how fast this filter works too, super fast. So, I mean, there's just a lot to choose from here. So if we go through all of these, let's take off all the filters here. So here's everything right here. So you get all these to choose from. There's just tons and tons of awesome, again, legit and licensed captures from Mesa and IK here. I mean, it's just, I don't see how you could go wrong. You have the best of what they have to offer now. So if you're a huge Mesa fan and you also own a ToneX or at least the ToneX software, I highly recommend these. These sound really good. I mean, right from the get, as soon as I just downloaded them into my my ToneX pedal and started playing immediately, I was like, oh my God, these are freaking great. They're perfect. This sounds exactly how I want my Mesa amp to sound. And apparently it sounds exactly how Mesa wants it to sound too, because they put their stamp of approval on it. But I mean, how cool is this? For 99 bucks, you get all of these captures, plenty of things to choose from, and they're legit as hell. So I say go get them. They're really freaking good. I really hope you guys enjoy the captures when you get them. I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. I mean, it was a lot of fun, just downloading them. I didn't even have to dial them in. I just downloaded it and hooked it up to my HX effects for all my effects and everything, and I shot the video. It was that simple. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I want to thank IK Multimedia for asking me to be part of their launch of this this new capture pack. I'm honored to do it for them because it really is good. And thanks to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because I got a lot of great stuff coming up, and I'll see you on the next one.